So, what do you do at a theme park if you can't ride roller coasters and thrill rides? What are your options? And do you just skip theme parks entirely or do you find something else? One of the questions I get asked frequently falls along the lines of I can't ride roller coasters and thrill rides because of my stomach or an injury or a heart issue or something like that. But I want to go and have fun. What do I do at these parks when I can't ride the rides? And it seems like a simple question, but there's actually some variations. One of the first things that probably is going to be eliminated is roller coasters, which in many ways will eliminate a number of parks. In particular, Six Flags parks and a lot of the Cedar Fair parks, like Worlds of Fun and Michigan's Adventure, because many of those parks, their whole ride collection pretty much is roller coasters and thrill rides. My wife runs into this kind of thing because my wife actually has a neck injury. It's essentially like being very susceptible to whiplash, and if she gets a sudden jerk or stop or some twist, it's going to hurt her neck really bad. We get this because my wife has to do it. If we go to, say, Six Flags St. Louis, there's only a couple of things she can do. The train, the giant Ferris wheel, Justice League, and the swings that go up in the air. And that's about the only thing she can ride at Six Flags St. Louis. And that's going to be true at many of the Six Flags parks. So if we're going to Six Flags, she generally doesn't show a whole lot of interest. There's not much there to do. And one of the things that Six Flags parks have not done well the last several years is entertainment. They've cut back on the shows, and most of the parks have one, two shows, and that's about it. And I love St. Louis's saloon show. Can't wait till they can bring it back. It was a fun, great, entertaining show, but it was pretty much the only show in the park. Need more. She doesn't do Six Flags a whole lot, and if you're in that kind of a position, Six Flags and Cedar Fair parks are generally going to lose. There's not a lot there. But that's when you have to look at other parks. There are parks out there you can go to. Knott's Berry Farm, Cedar Point, all the Disney parks, the Universal parks, the SeaWorld parks, Busch Gardens, Silver Dollar City, Dollywood. One of the things that's true about all of these parks is they are not limited to just rides. Yes, they all have roller coasters. You can skip those, but they all have a number of other rides that families can ride together. Simulator rides, dark rides, they've got shows, most of them have a train or something like that. There are a number of things you can do that isn't tossing your body around, isn't making you experience G-forces. You can go do rides and stuff and step into things and have an experience that isn't going to put your health at risk. Additionally, all of those parks have a variety of other experiences. They all offer a variety of shows normally. Always be sure to check the calendars, especially with COVID. A lot of them have very limited entertainment right now. But under normal times, they usually have a variety of shows to see. They may be street entertainers. They may be big theaters. They may be a number of other things, but there is music and entertainment. Silver Dollar City always has the Homestead Pickers there. It's always got a bluegrass band around. It usually has a little magic show. It's got some characters that walk around. This is true at the Disney parks. It's true also at SeaWorld. SeaWorld's built around shows with the animals. Busch Gardens has essentially a whole zoo built into it, along with all of the rides, and great entertainment typically as well. So look for those parks that offer a lot of entertainment and other options. The other thing to look for is festivals or special events. Those will often also give you other things to do. Those same parks I mentioned also all have a variety of food options. It's a great time to go sample some different foods you usually wouldn't. And then of course the shopping. Every single one of those parks generally is a good shopping experience, even if you don't buy money on the overpriced stuff. There's a number of things to see in the shops that you can't see anyplace else. So between the entertainment, there are family rides you can do, the shopping, the food, the atmosphere, you can usually find a full day's worth even without stepping anywhere near a roller coaster. I can go to Silver Dollar City, for example, not step on any of the roller coasters, ride the train, ride the flooded mine, and do a couple of the other small ones, and still fill out a full day just poking around and seeing things and seeing the craftsmen, the food, the shows, the singers, and whatever other entertainment they brought in. There's just a ton of things to do at Silver Dollar City. And it's not even that big a park. You add on something like Dollywood, which is nearly twice the size of Silver Dollar City now. It used to be smaller, but it's much bigger now. Or the Disney Parks Universal. They understand that they want experiences where grandma can sit there with the grandchildren and have fun together, no matter which age they are. And so they add on those experiences. And then, of course, Universal and Disney also adds in all the character meet and greets. They're not just for kids. Let me make this clear. There's this idea out there that they're only for kids. Well, I guess they are. They're for kids of all ages. You kid at heart? Great, it's for you. Even if you're 70 or 80 years old. If you're not a kid at heart, grow up and become one. It really, one of the best parts of Disney for me is going to see the characters. And Universal has them as well. Universal has some great character meet and greets. Shrek and Donkey is a riot. The Harry Potter area has several different things that fit in. Of course, you've also got the interactive wands there as well. There's just a number of other things, so be sure to check those things out as well. Don't assume that just because you can't ride a roller coaster that you can no longer go to theme parks. There are places you can go and have fun. So be sure to look on the parks' websites, see all of the experiences they offer, check out their entertainment, check out the rides that they have, see if they've got a variety of family rides, dark rides, carousels, Ferris wheels, who knows what else. See what they've got, and you may be pleasantly surprised at a lot of them. Do you know of a park that would be a great visit if you can't ride roller coasters? Let me know. I'd love to hear it in the comments below. Thanks so much for liking and sharing the video. Thank you to my financial supporters, my patrons for their support. Thank you so incredibly much for watching. God bless. One of the common questions I get asked is, I get asked a lot. I get asked something, but I don't know what it is. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to know about contact information, fan pages, merchandise, and more, please be sure to check the description below. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to know when I have new ones, well, make sure you hit that subscribe button right up there. And if you want to see another one of my videos, well, I've got a great one for you right here. And a huge thank you to these wonderful people here who support me on Patreon and with YouTube memberships. They get behind the scenes information, special perks, and more. If you'd like to know more about that, well, make sure you check that button right there. Thank you so much.